Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the Oil of Whithe and our Pathfinder campaign. Last we left our devious protagonists. They had arrived outside of the town of Solstein and were greeted with acrimony and resentment mostly. You guys are now looking at a 20-foot high stone wall with a wooden door out front. With a wooden door placed in it. The wooden door has two viewports. One is at basically head height for Jinx and Leftman, and the other is at head height for everybody else. And they are about 5 feet apart.
If I remember correctly, we had already knocked, and they told us to piss off until morning. Correct.
This is correct.
I cannot remember. Was there a camping area or something of the such?
Um, there's a fair bit of space out here in front of the out in front of the town. You see like scattered places that look like they were previous campfires, but nothing is organized as a this is where you go if we've told you to pound sand for the night.
Y'all reckon we should just find a place to camp out here?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we should.
There any like alcoves or anything where we would be pretty much surrounded, or can we just camp right in front of the door?
I say we camp right in front of the door and like lean right up against the door.
That may get them upset with you, but if you poke your head here ish, there's a place that looks like it's been more used than others as a campsite.
Then
And it's a couple hundred, and it's like a couple hundred yards off, far enough that you can't shoot them. They probably can't shoot you. It's a little more protected from the elements.
oh, then yeah, let's go there.
Right.
And how late is it?
The sun has gone down.
Um,
So we're in mid-spring, so it's probably about 8.
okay, so I still have a little bit of time where cooking food would not be a bad idea.
The sun has gone down. It is not yet night.
Okay, then I will start setting up the fire and making a quick meal for us of taters and salt pork and, just a quick little country kitchen. Maybe some biscuits.
In the deepest part of this, you find some seemingly deliberately placed dried firewood and a small sign that says, "If you can, leave some for the next poor bloke."
Okay, so apparently, kicking people out and saying wait till tomorrow is a thing.
It certainly does appear that way. Okay, above table question. There are guards up on the wall.
Roll me perception. You don't see them.
Y'all reckon we should have a watch?
Offer still stands. I can blow up the door.
I don't necessarily disagree with that idea.
Blowing up the door?
Yeah.
I knew there was something about you that I liked.
Great minds and all that.
So, what's it gonna be?
While they're having this conversation, Chef is just going to cut out a decent sized chunk of cheese and just set it at the end of the working area as like cutting table.
Ooh, jeez.
If this is you trying to get me to behave,
Not
it's
necessarily.
working.
Not necessarily behave. Be distracted would be the more opportune word.
Well, whatever it is, it's working.
Hey, Leftman, can you do that thing where you, like, burnt the cheese and, like, gave me a thing of goop that I could dip bread in? Do you have anything where you can, turn one of your bombs into, like, one of those little flamethrowers that you can melt cheese on?
Just put it over the fire.
I was going to say, we do have a fire.
You're no fun.
I only did that for showmanship, so that way I could get what I wanted then and there.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. He's gonna set down the cheese and just wander off so Leftman can have it.
I will gladly eat all the cheese.
Aki's going to start setting up the tents.
My map.
Is there anything interesting going on around here, or is it just a great big wall and us cooking with a tent? Or a few tents, rather.
Um, define interesting.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Hmm.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I get that reference and I appreciate you.
Uh, just, is there anything going on at all, or is it just, all quiet on the Western Front?
You get the distinct feeling that if there were big nasty Griblies, that they wouldn't come this close to the wall or this close to the city. Um, you think to yourself that just because you don't see guards doesn't mean that guards aren't there or that they do not see you.
Alright, well, I'm going to wander over to the fire then and sit down and pull out something to amuse myself with.
All right. You reach into a pocket thinking about something amusing and you come out with a wooden box.
Ooh, okay. I want to open the box.
It doesn't open. There's clearly some kind of locking mechanism.
Oh, is this like one of those puzzle boxes?
It seems to be.
Okay. I am really good at puzzles, so I start feeling around on it and seeing if anything moves or anything slides around.
character sheet real quick. Oh. Hmm. This doesn't quite feel like a perception thing, so I'm going to say that you can use either perception or thievery.
Since I have the whole adroit manipulation thing, I should probably use thievery.
Go
Let's
for it.
go with thievery. I, that was a good choice.
Okay. If you roll a success on a thievery check to pick a lock, you get a critical success instead. So the top of this box lifts off completely, and you need to maneuver a wooden peg on either side of it through a series of um, horizontal rows and openings. It takes you about 30 seconds. You get the whole thing open, and inside there's a piece of rock candy.
Nice. Pop it in my mouth and just trying to set aside all the pieces. I don't even try to put it back together.
I've go Because I think it's funnier. I'm going to ask that you toss them into the fire.
I'm good with that.
So you're just like, oh, hey, this is wood, and I can check fire.
I'm helping.
Then you put your hand back into your pocket, and you feel another wooden box.
Bring it on.
It's another puzzle box.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna try again.
With the better of thievery or perception. You can't figure this one out.
Hmm. All right.
But it is fascinating, and this is going to take you probably until dinner time.
I'm good with that. I'll keep fiddling with it.
Would anybody else like to do something particular this evening?
I'm gonna be working on a painting in the corner.
All right. Sit
I
down
will
at the
be.
bucket next to you. Pull out your small easel and paint.
Oh, never mind.
That's it. That's all I got.
If they want to look at it, they can, but that's up to them.
Am I curious about it because it's what I would do, or am I curious about it because it's in character for hockey?
I feel like Aki would be nosy,
I feel like it's
right?
in character for hockey
Yeah.
to be not necessarily nosy, but at least interested.
Right.
Um,
More of a what you doing kind of
What you
thing.
doing? Yeah.
so excuse me, Miss Cumming, what are you working on?
Um. Oh, just a little painting. Nothing too much.
Yeah, I see.
She's gonna kind of glance up at Aki, and she's gonna look at the rest of the group. Um, where are they sitting, or where are they at compared to where Carmine is? Does it matter?
Um, you mentioned that you were kind of off in a bit of a
In a
corner,
corner, yeah.
and like there's enough light to paint by, but like he's trying to be polite about it because if he wanted to like look over your that's possible. But like that seems kind of rude to him and had enough of rude people for the day.
Uh, okay. She's gonna show um Aki, but she's gonna be a bit sheepish about it. Um, and she's gonna kind of eye the group and then eye Aki and kind of like shake her head. She's trying to tell Aki something about the painting without words.
Let me see it think. Reading people. Can you please describe the picture?
God damn it.
If you
Okay.
want to whisper it to me, that's okay.
Um, no, but because what she was trying to tell Aki will just say it out loud. It's fine. It's just funny. Um, I'll whisper it to you, and then I guess based off of that roll is what Aki will say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh my God, what do I have to type to whisper to you? Jesus Christ.
Slash
Slash W.
W space GM.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I thought I had to type the month beneath your head.
If you do have to type all of that, I will change my name.
No, I think it worked.
Okay, great. In a very loud voice,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Aki declares, I really appreciate how the light from the sword reflects off of that thing's bones. Gives you 2 thumbs up and walks away with a broad grin on his face.
I wish I could describe the face I'm making right now, because that would be her response. Where she's just staring at the painting and just going, "What the fuck, Aki?" Talk about not getting the message, jeez. And she's gonna, like, shamefully put away
Hey,
the painting.
on a critical failure, he gets a message. It's just not the one you wanted.
She's gonna put away the painting and whip out her book instead after that.
For what it's worth, I think it has a really strong composition.
I appreciate it, Sebastian.
I also think that the elf boy is right. You should take more pride in your work. Just saying. Then he wiggles his butt down into the bottom of his bucket.
She'll probably fall asleep reading her book.
Alright. Okay. You have reached the end of the chapter on Nazca. I believe already occurred, but we'll deal with it because I haven't written in chapter 3 yet.
It's fine.
Please take him first watch because shit not me.
Rat will take a last watch.
All right.
I'll go first.
Okay. Aki volunteers for the middle watch. Thanks, coming. I think that we can get away with only having 3.
I mean, if they want to wake me up, they can. It's up to them.
If nothing else, I can go after Aki.
All right then. I don't feel like asking you guys to roll. Dawn breaks after a night of sullen dreams of locked gates and imposing walls for everybody. And when you awake, there's Leftman, as dawn breaks and you start thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to like get people up. A small door in the larger gate opens and out strides a maybe 3 foot tall gentleman with a long beard and a floppy red hat. Slung across his back is a large and elaborate crossbow. And he walks up to you until it gets about 20 feet away. Hey there, ho there, bud. Who are you and what are you doing outside the gates there?
Well, my name's Leftman,
Good to meet you, Mr. Left.
and pleasure's mine. All right. Now we've been trying to get in, but just a little while ago, last night we were I can't talk, sorry guys. We were told that the gate was closed.
Oh
I had
yeah,
half the mind, I will admit, to go ahead and blow your gate up. But
that would not have ended well for you. So I'm glad you didn't.
well, long story short, we're back. We're
Because we
trying to
tried.
get back
Turns
in.
out the walls there are pretty explosive. They're pretty explosion proof. We don't know what the hell these things got made out of, but we can't figure out how to undermine them either.
How to
So,
what?
yeah, Lalvis got a giant stick up his ass. Um, but that's okay because his shift ends at midnight.
Noted. In case we ever have to come back at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Have I woken anybody up?
he's not being quiet. So he may not have deliberately woken people up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that nobody's waking up.
But in that case, I'm gonna go start waking up everyone. Not everyone as in the village. I mean everyone as in like who's in our camp.
Yep.
So that way we can start going about our day. I'm gonna go to every individual one and say, "Wake up! Gate time! Come on, let's go! New person.
Coffee.
Ooh, you like coffee?
If you got coffee, yeah, I like coffee.
Yeah, we got coffee.
Yeah, we
Lefton's
got
gonna
some
take a
in
shit.
the there in the there in the guardhouse. Make sure to bring out a mug. Let me go grab that for you.
I like you already.
I don't need you to like me. I just need you to stick to the rules there.
Sure. Oh, yeah. And she rolls over and just goes back to sleep.
Tell you what. I'll listen to the rules if you guys got an alchemist.
We got a couple. They mostly
If
do
I
mining.
can.
He goes back into the door. He shuts the door behind him. He comes back out a little while later with a uh small with a small mug. It's so it is a one-handed mug that he is deliberately carrying in two hands. Hey, what happened to the coffee drinker?
That's a good question.
I
Oh,
smell coffee.
you do smell
Eh.
coffee.
She rolls over and just kind of stumbles that direction. Hi.
Hi there, you got it
Reaches her
there?
hands out.
What's your name there, friend?
Jinx. I'm Jinx. Who are you?
Here you
Other
go.
than
Have
awesome
an
for coffee.
espresso on me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so my name is Edloise. And it's okay, you can hold on to the mug.
He just sits in place and starts sipping on it.
The mug is carved stone, which is
Ooh,
a little
neat.
bit off-putting. The coffee is extremely strong.
Just the way I like it. I am good with that.
Oh, hey, we got us an espresso drinker. That's a good time. So, yeah, welcome to Southstein. Sometimes there's critters that come up by night, so we don't let the folks in. Um, but it's a good thing that you guys were close enough to the walls for us to shoot anything that tried to get at you. So, good job. So, do you guys got names, or are you just Leftman and Jinx and everybody else?
Carmine's gonna stand up, still waking up, realizing that she fell asleep in her book. She'll shut it and put it away.
You don't gotta put
Carmine.
that away. We got a library and everything.
Oh, um,
Yeah.
haven't been to a proper place in a while, but thank you for the offer. But um, Carmine, Aki over here with a little roach,
Wacky waves.
and then our lovely chef.
Ooh.
How are you now?
So, Mr. Chef, I got a question for you. Are
Yes, sir.
you named after the job?
Maybe.
Seems to mind odd, given that everybody else has a right proper name, and then you're just, the cook. But who the hell am I to judge?
Oh, I have a right
I got
proper
three cousins
name.
named Minor.
I have a right proper name. It'll just cost you to find out.
Oh well.
You
No
should
sweat off
pay.
my
It's
back.
worth it.
Hey, Mr. Chef, do you mind coming down here real quick?
No, sir, I do not. I'll
You
follow
lean
him.
over for him.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to lean in and stage whisper. Is he just trying to get somebody else to pay the money?
I reckon.
All right then. So, yeah, once you guys are done breaking your camp there, how about y'all come on into Sostine and point and if you got any questions, you can ask at the guardhouse and we'll point you in the right directions. Aki already has his hand raised. Yes, Mr. Aki. Yes, you mentioned the library. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll get one of the lads to take you there. Um, it's a little out of the way, but that's just mostly just because it's nice and quiet there in the here back there in the caves. You guys break camp, walk in. Edleweiss opens the large door for you, and
Is there a place where we can board Wilfred and, or pardon me, Winifred, and stow the wagon?
there.
I thought our horse was named Franklin.
His name is Franklin Winifred J. Horse.
There we go. Okay.
You guys enter through a enter through the gate, and you find yourself sandwiched between massive walls before you meet a second gate. The door on this one is made of stone. Now you find yourselves out in what you can only presume to be the slums of Solstein. Ed has been accompanying you thus far, and at the second gate, he asks you the five of you a question. So, where are you heading? What you doing business for?
I believe we are here to purchase some materials that can only be found in areas such as this.
You're gonna have to be more specific. We put a lot of stuff out of the mountains.
Above table, I can't remember. Are we looking sulfur?
Yeah, we're looking for a barrel of sulfur.
We are here to get sulfur.
Oh, what do you need sulfur for? Well, that there's going to be a byproduct, so you'll probably want to check in with the Huvig Mining Corp. Um, your horse is looking like he's had better days, so maybe swing by the inn. They got themselves a nice stable. And Mr. Aki there was interested in the library, and he gives directions for the library. It involves going to the slightly more upscale portion of the slums, and then into where the moneyed gnomes live within the mountain. So yeah, I'll have fun with that. And he waves and disappears.
Chef is going to take horse and carriage to the inn, procure some inn rooms for the night, and see about getting horse cleaned up and shoed and taken care of.
Uh, It's gonna be for a night. We only got so many rooms for the biggin, so it's gonna be a full golden room.
Two rooms, please.
That'll be 2 gold there.
Do you by chance have a farrier or a groomsman that can see
Yeah,
to
we
my
can take
horse?
care of the horses.
All right. What would be the cost for that?
That's roll me society.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
It's okay.
Gotta love having a 0 mod. Hey, not terrible.
You see the avarice dance in this gnome's eyes as they watch you pull 2 gold purse before realizing that maybe pissing off the person literally 6 times their size might not be the best life choice they've ever made. That's going to be included in the rooms there.
Much obliged. And
Yeah,
I
of
will
course.
give him 2 gold.
Thank you kindly.
Guess I
Aki
will.
turns to the rest of the group and says, I'm very interested in that library, and I trust the 4 of you will be able to get the sulfur well enough. Pardon me. And takes off running to find this library.
I'll head back to the group.
Right.
Yeah, I reckon we should go try and buy this barrel sulfur to start, and then maybe see what kind of shenanigans we can get into.
I guess I'm down.
My lady.
If you're referring to me, then yeah. We should probably stick together. Don't know what little gnomes can do.
I would also recommend that you do the negotiating, because I think he was going to try and overcharge me. I was going to have to bitch slap him a little bit, and we don't want to cause no ruckus around here.
Oh, as much as I'd like to see a gnome go flying, yeah, we should probably avoid that.
And make our way to the mining company.
Okay.
Like, ball him up and throw him in the trash can.
Just saying, they are
Shouting
very
Kobe.
conveniently kicking size.
I literally I can just imagine them flying.
I was just thinking, puntable. What's going on here?
And the 4 of you ask for directions to the Huvig Mining Corporation, where you are greeted by a middle-aged gnome, like neatly trimmed beard, completely bald up top, goggle glasses. Yes, yes, hello? How can I help you? Oh, we got us some bacon. How are you doing there? Find your head. He opens the door. Come in, come in. He opens the door. The door's about 4 feet high. Welcome to the Uvik Mining Corporation.
Hey, it's perfect for me. I just stroll right on in.
What kind of width are we talking about here?
It is wide enough, like it. I call it a door. It's really more like a gate for mining carts. So it's like 5 feet wide, but it's only 4 feet tall.
Okay, so I could actually fit through.
You can crawl through.
On your knees.
I'm not allowed to make those kinds of jokes because I'm not married to that guy.
And that's why I went there.
How tall are the ceilings?
I love you, Lady Bob. The ceilings inside are about 6 feet high.
Rafters?
The rafters are 6 foot. The rafters themselves are maybe 9 inches thick.
Are they exposed? Like opening between roof and rafter?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick her up and set her up there.
Neat. I'm gonna sit up there and kick my legs.
Carmine's gonna wave at her. Hi.
Hi. She waves back.
That's going to be rather inconvenient for talking, so I'd appreciate it if you got down from there.
Talk to the big guy.
You know you can just jump.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
Very well. I hope you like bats. So, valued, appreciated customers. How can I help you today?
Jinx goes and flips down to where she's just hanging by upside down like she would on Jungle Gym, so that her hair is sticking straight down. Looks at the guy and goes, "We need sulfur. I think it's sulfur. It's sulfur, right?"
Yes, we are here to purchase a barrel of your byproduct of sulfur.
What do you need sulfur for?
Don't worry about it.
No, listen, it
I
is
know too
fine.
many alchemists to not worry about it.
We're trying to help out one of your cart customers. There's been some issues with traveling. We're just kind of
Ah,
helping out.
and this current customer's name?
Um,
And he pulls
the
out a massive ledger.
the Kenyas of Sacho?
Ah, you're here for the Mosen account.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, yes, he's a regular customer. We haven't actually heard from him for a while, some months. I was beginning to get rather concerned. You never know what's going on down there in the Dominion. Whenever one of those Kinyazi gets it in their head to go to pick a civil war again, they do so rather regularly. And yes, yes, one medium-sized barrel of sulfur. That's going to be 50 gold pieces. However, because the four of you seem to be rather competent at such things, I must ask, are you mercenaries?
Um,
Chain's still hanging upside down. Define mercenaries.
yeah.
People who are willing to do violence for money.
I am.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
See, I have a bit of a problem, and one of our ancillary mines has come under corporate sabotage by some of our
Oh dear.
competitors. Particularly, they have decided to infest it with a particular kind of nasty wildlife. I'm looking for some competent mercenaries who are able to go down there and clear the place out. And I
What
would,
kind of nasty?
they have scales, but they're not snakes.
Are they afraid of fire?
Tried that, and not so far as we can tell.
Darn.
Well, they're no more scared of fire than you or I.
Will I fit in your minds?
Pardon?
Will I fit in your minds?
Ah, yes, yes. So I understand why that would be a bit of a concern for you, Mr. I'm sorry, I never got your name.
People call me Chef.
Mr. Chef, then. Um, However, for the mining, however, the standard mining regulations, a height of no less than 8 feet. So, while it may be a little difficult for you to go swinging around with that meat cleaver of yours, you will be able to fit just fine. And if you do this, not only will I pay you, I'll also give you the sulfur for free.
Oh. Um.
Fuck it.
Okay. Could I possibly ask to buy a second barrel on top of that then?
You certainly may. However, he flips to a blank page in his ledger book, rips it out, and he starts drawing up the contract. Yes, yes. What is your mercenary company?
We are with the Pathfinder Society, Chef and the rest.
Ah, excellent. Excellent. I will make sure to pass this along to the local Pathfinder Society then, but I need the name.
Chef and the rest.
Yeah, and this contract exists between the Huvig Mining Corporation, Huvig and Sons Mining Corporation, established such, and Chef and the rest of the Pathfinder Society. Well, it regards the clearing of an ancillary mine and the payment of they are rather nasty. The payment of 100 gold pieces and a barrel of sulfur to be provided to Chef and the rest upon successful completion of their duties. I will expect demonstrable proof of the beings in question to be provided upon before payment. Then he signs it, flips it around. Mr. Chef, I presume you're in charge here because your name is in the title of the company, and he holds out the pen to you.
You would be incorrect, sir.
Oh,
That would
That'd
be
be
the
me.
that'd be the little
No.
lady
very
here.
well, and he hands Lefman the pen.
Oh.
Not him either.
She's gonna yoink it out of Lefman's paw. The little
Very
pen.
well.
She's gonna sign it.
And what kind of proof will you be requiring? You want heads, you want teeth, you want fingers, you
I
want
do not believe that
ears.
they are mammalians, so ears will not be. I am, however, told that they have flawed forelimb, and I think maybe like I think expect therefore that the ends of those appendages will be sufficient.
Sorry, miss, that they have large forelimbs. Is that what you said?
They have some kind of forelimb, and he wants like
A finger.
the last joint of that to be provided.
Jinx's face is turning red for hanging upside down, and she goes, "Hey, chef, I'm getting a little dizzy here. You want to help me out?"
Are you gonna continue to talk shit?
Have you met me?
Figure it out.
Jerk. All right, I need to do some sort of acrobatics check or athletics check and see if I can get down.
I'm going. Which is better for you?
I believe acrobatics.
Yeah, you can roll me an acrobatics check to get down and not drop on your head. 16 will do. You're a little wobbly, you're a little rangy, but you don't make the mining company need to like get a stick to help you back up so that you can come down safely. Uh, so yeah, congratulations, you land on the ground.
I'm gonna smack Chef in the leg, like jerk.
And how many of these creatures are you aware of being down in said mine?
I know of at least 2. There could be as many as 5.
Is there a food of some type that we may use as bait to lure them?
Honestly, they just seem to attack everything that goes down there.
Well, all right.
However, because of the circumstances surrounding this particular situation, we don't have that mine shaft lit at the moment. So you will need to provide your own lighting.
I have an interesting question, sir.
Uh, I have an answer, possibly.
Do you possibly, I mean, of course, you have a wonderful gnome society here. And you know how sometimes there are the ones who commit crimes and are forced to be placed away. Is there anyone possibly, I, I don't want you to be offended, but possibly condemned to death here?
What an odd question.
I may or may
You
not
haven't
use
been to the
those.
Free Towns before, have you?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Crimes are not punishable by condemnation to such things. Everything here is fine.
Oh, well. Never mind
Uh,
that. We'll find different bait then.
oh, you wanted
I love the way
a
your mind
body.
works.
Okay. That's
Just wanted some due process. Sorry. I
I'm
apologize.
really not sure how I feel about that, but I'm going to show you to the mine shaft now.
We said we were mercenaries, not good people.
Hey, you're the one asking us to go kill shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm the one paying you to go kill things on my behalf.
I didn't mean to offend, sir. I'm so sorry. Well.
No, I understand what you're doing. It's just a matter of it for a bit of a loop there. Who's carrying the torch?
We have ever-burning torches, right? At least one.
I believe that there's a Everlight crystal, at least one in the party. So who's got that?
I think Aki has it, but I know Chef's.
I start digging through my pockets,
Chef
going,
has.
"There's got to be something in here somewhere," because I know I had one at some point. So I start picking stuff out of pockets until I find something that's useful.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Above table. You
Yep,
said there was alchemy shops here?
several.
Like, as in useful to me alchemy, or like maybe not?
Uh, yeah.
Alright. Uh, turning to the group, I'm gonna mention, hey, before we go down those mines, I think it might be a good idea for me to go restock some supplies.
That there's an idea I cannot argue with. If you are running low on your means of violence.
My means of violence will always be there, but my exterior means of violence, yeah, I'm running low on that.
We shall return, sir.
Um, all right. Conveniently, just across the way is the closest alchemy place. So why don't we stop there on the way?
We also have a dear friend lost in a library right now that could help us in case something unfortunate happens. We might have to pick him up as well.
Oh, there's a
We have someone lost in a library?
Is he going to want an equal portion, or are you going to split this 4 ways? Oh well, I suppose that it's useful to know where to find the next of kin. Regardless, this over here is a dear friend of mine, Mr. Clickwart. Uh, Mr. Clickwart, what do you want, Huvig? I brought you some customers. The door slams open. All right, who wants the? Oh, shop's not big enough for the biggins. So, who's looking for some alchemy?
All right, friend. And she's going to push Leftman forward
Huh?
Oh,
into the
good. You
door,
said.
inside.
Yeah, welcome
Door.
to Clickwood's Alchemy. How can I help you? What you looking for there, right, man?
Yeah. So I need to go ahead and grab some materials above table because we never went ahead and actually specified the means of what I need to be able to make my bombs. Do
Yeah.
we want to just go with flat rate per bomb or per item?
Hold up. So, crafting.
Because I'm looking at, like,
So
say
you're
the
going
price
to
of a lesser
use.
sticky bomb is 3 gold pieces.
So to make a specific item, it is going to take materials equal to half the cost of the item.
Okay, so for like lesser sticky bomb as a or a
Yeah.
lesser
Or
sticky algae. I can't talk. I
well,
guess we're talking 1.5 gold pieces.
per. All right. So, crafting as a downtime action,
Yeah,
which is making an item from raw material. You have the alchemical crafting skill feat, so we're not concerned about that.
yeah.
You need to meet the following requirements. The item needs to be your level or lower. Uh, we'll deal with higher requirements in crafting when we get there. The item has to be common, or you otherwise have access to it. You have access to all of your formulae, so we're not concerned about that. You have an appropriate set of tools. The general workshop. You have your alchemical. You have an alchemical lab. and you must supply raw materials worth at least half the item's price. You must always expend at least that amount of raw materials when you craft successfully. If you are in a settlement, you spend currency to get the amount of raw materials. Unless you're trying to pick up rare precious metals, like if you're trying to craft something out of adamant.
Okay.
Crafting as a downtime activity takes 2 days worth of setting up. I'm sorry, 1 day if you have the items formula.
If you have the items and formula.
If you have the items formula, attempting a downtime crafting requires 1 full day of work.
Okay. And
I
that
tell
even
you
goes with the because I have what, the quick crafting? Is that what that is? Yeah, quick alchemy.
so what quick alchemy is, so quick alchemy uses your versatile vials to say, instead of throwing this as a versatile vial, I'm going to throw it as a stick. I'm going to throw it as one of my sticky ones. I'm going to throw
Okay.
it as something else. Quick alchemy is
Okay.
one action, and includes pulling out the vial. You tur- you do your quick alchemy, and then you, as one action, and then you spend a second action to throw it.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think you can only have one going at a particular time. If you just want to chuck acid bombs, you don't need to quick alchemize them because your quick versatile vials are already acid.
Okay.
So who's
So
carrying the torch? So how many? I'm sorry. So how many bombs do you want to make?
so I'm trying to get the resources required to make 2 lesser sticky, um 2 lesser alchemist fires, 3 frost vials, 2 of the boom powder to be able to get that back up. Um, and then 2 more of the lesser pesh pine grenades. And if it's half the price, 3 right there,
Okay, these are all
6.
level 1 bombs. They are all going to be 3 gold pieces each, so we're talking. I think you gave me like 5 formulas.
Yeah, I gave you 5 formulas.
All right, so that'll be 15.
15 gold pieces. Hold on. Where's my gold? There you go. Leftman is walking into the alchemist shop and he's listing out um, formulas and items that he needs, saying, "Hey, these are the items that I need. This is what I need to go ahead and set up. How much is it going to run me?"
Oh yeah, we got all that stuff in stock. That's gonna be a total of like 15 gold up. That's going to be a total of 15 gold up front. And you got yourself a name there, Mr. Rat.
Yeah, Leftman.
Pleasure doing business with you, Leftman. Absolute
Pleasure's
pleasure
mine.
to work with a real professional for once in these plots.
Well, tell you what. So long as we make it out of those mines, I'll be able to come on back, and preferably
Yeah,
at a discount.
I don't know about that, but
I buy my stuff in bulk normally.
yeah, I respect that. But unfortunately, I still gotta turn a profit, and you know that working with people outside of the industry means that I can make a whole lot more money than I can working with some inside the industry. So
All good and fair points.
yeah, so it's a real pleasure working with you, Mr. Left.
Hopefully, we'll be back.
Why is my stoop wet?
You're what?
Uh, the heavily bearded gnome comes out. And he points down. Which one of you punks decided that it was a good idea to wet somebody's soup? How rude. Why are you doing that? Have you ever considered how dangerous that could be? I don't want to see any of the three of you ever again. Go away.
I don't know those people.
How
I am a consummate
exceedingly rude.
professional.
Jinx is gonna put her hands behind her back and whistle like she's completely innocent.
Get out of here, all three of you. I never want to see you again. Leftman, please make a note that you have the raw materials for bombs as you noted. But that crafting them will take you some time.
Sweet. I got that written down.
Lovely. Once again, who's carrying the torch for the Everlight crystal?
Is my sword only on fire when I'm on fire?
Your sword is yours. I don't think does your sword actually catch on fire.
I don't know. You made it.
That's your under relics. Okay, it is described as a bolt of flames scorching out from the sword, not that the sword is actually on fire. No, your sword doesn't actually. So your sword lights up when it's shooting something, but not when it's just like being used.
Okay. Then I guess I will. Can I like hook an Everlight crystal to my belt buckle or something?
All right, that'll do.
And gonna go in blade out.
All right. Is anybody else going to be carrying one?
I'm gonna take both my blades out.
All right. Garmy, Leftman, either of you guys want to light?
Um, Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a torch in my inventory. I just didn't check. I do. I have torches.
All right.
I'm pulling one out.
Okay. Carmine, would you like a torch or an Everlight crystal as you go down into the dark?
I have a torch.
Okay.
Rats can't see better in the dark.
Do you have dark vision?
I can't find it. That's why I was asking.
Oh, I have low light vision, not dark vision, by the way.
Is it under senses if it were to be somewhere?
Yeah, it'd be in senses under perception.
Okay. Rats cannot, in fact, see better in the dark. We're good. Torch still out. Whipping it out.
All right. The four of you descend. Hubig takes you to a place out back of his mining corporation. Now over here we have the large mine, and then on this side we have the smaller one that you ask the four of you to go down into. And he opens up a gate and he reveals a large for a gnome ladder. Take it out, and he skedaddles. Four of you make your way down into darkness, and I just going to ask everybody to kindly roll me a perception check, so I don't need to ask for it later.
Oops. Was
That's
it raw
okay.
perception or initiative?
No, it's an initiative perception
Okay.
check.
Damn, chef. Okay, he's ready.
Sweet.
What do I perceive?
You are in a medium-sized. So you come down into a medium-sized cavern with a bunch of different, uh, clearly mined hallways coming out of it. As he previously mentioned, the height, the ceiling is about 8 feet high, pretty much everywhere. Um, this way, it seems like things are generally sloping down. On the other side, it seems like things are generally up, but not enough to cause problems for movement or handling.
Can we hear anything?
That is going to be a. Actually, no, that is not going to be a perception check for you. Chef, what's your favorite color?
Black.
You hear a sound of scales on stone from all around you.
Well, fuck. Which way you want to go first?
I say we leave it up to the small one. Pointing at Jinx.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a rat man by his toe. If he hollers, punch him out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, we're gonna go the one by Chef.
Which one by me? There are 4. So we're going like right at 7:30. All right. You know what? Any loose rocks around?
A couple off in the corners.
Doesn't have to be a big one, just like a pebble or something.
Yeah,
Can I try and throw one down the hallway?
absolutely.
Over here.
Yeah, sure.
Thrown knife.
Yeah, that'll do. Or just you don't actually need to roll an attack. There's a clatter of stone on stone. Then there's a pregnant pause. You stop hearing the sounds of scale on stone.
Interesting. All right. Form up, nerds. I'll take the lead. Miss Carmen, you and Leftman on my flanks. Jinx, keep a lookout in the tunnel to the rear. Like, watch this chamber as we're going in.
Got it.
And gonna start going.
All right.
Y'all coming with me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. These torches suck.
No, you're just going into a bunch of thin mines that are hard to access.
So it looks like we have an up and a down.
Yep.
Furman, up or down?
My fur tells me down.
All right, start heading down. Okay, that's a room.
That shouldn't be there. Lighting boundaries are supposed to prevent movement.
It's a room now.
I gotta love when things go to plan.
Take a second hearing anything.
Dynamic lighting barriers will restrict token movement for players. I neglected to set that.
So it should work now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. We're good.
It's not a place that you're supposed to be able to go.
Dead end, I'm guessing.
So yeah, this whole passageway dead ends.
All right, start heading back. Since it looked like there was enough room to turn around there.
Yeah, you guys will manage.
Gonna go up.
Jeff,
I think I'm
unfortunately,
stuck in the
flat out,
wall.
this one also dead ends.
All right, then
I'm stuck in the wall.
back out to the middle.
Thank you. Well, that was a bust.
Is it, Chef? You get 3 actions as three slithering dragon snakes come around.
Okay.
You were saying?
All right.
I said that was a bust, not those.
Step 1, rage.
You fly into a rage as your initiative actually kicks in. That is a free action for you due to your quick-tempered class ability.
I'm gonna go up here.
All right.
And
One action.
I am going to take a swing.
2 action.
Oh, yeah.
29 is going to critically hit for 26 damage plus 4 fire.
I didn't say.
Well, pick one.
Let's go cold.
All right, plus 4 cold. So they are hissing at you in an intimidating fashion, and you are literally too angry to be scared as you run up and you chop that one's head in half vertically. That one's dead. You have a third action.
Okay, now will the will the frost bolt? How does that work? Would I roll 1 on that, or would that be a 2?
All right, so your firebolt attack requires 2 actions.
Okay, never mind. I see that now.
It is a ranged attack with a range of 30 feet, and it does 1d6 fire damage for every 2 levels the relic has, which is every 2 character levels.
Okay.
So that actually does 2d6 fire damage now.
Nice.
And when you hit 5th level, it will turn to 3d6, and when you hit 7th level, it'll go up to 4d6.
Okay, so we need to fix that. Then for third action, Jinx, I believe in you. I'm gonna move here to block the way of Furman and Carmi.
All right.
In other words, good luck.
You have high AC.
Look, it is your turn, Jinx. You are on deck.
All right. With that thing in the way,
That thing, you mean chef?
no, not chef. This thing.
Okay.
I am wanting to see. I'm curious about this. I want to give this a try. Use one of those. I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. So 24 is going to hit for 8 points of acid damage. And a steel scour bomb is
Okay.
specifically designed to eat through metal.
Correct.
These are not made out of metal, so the additional effect is not going to be relevant. But at least Chef isn't in the splash zone. So good job.
Perfect.
Draw the bomb is 1 action. Throw the bomb is 2 actions.
I am going
The third.
to draw another bomb
Okay.
as my last action. It is going to be a Peshbine grenade.
Okay. And draw a bomb as the third action. Jinx. On you, you got yourself your 3 actions. You have your knives out.
All right, I can't get far enough to get flanking.
Also, it takes up the whole space and probably won't let you run through it. So,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'm gonna go here,
all right.
and I am just going to be ready for anything that comes into range.
Okay. And you're going to attack the first thing that comes into range of you.
Correct.
All right. It is now Zitatzelworm's turn. We're going to start with this one back here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And this is going to roll an athletics check against Carmine to try to grab her. Carmine, give me an athletics. You have to beat an 11. You are grabbed. It is now going to use its poison gasp ability. It breathes deep and it belches a puff of venomous vapor into your face. Carmine, I need you to roll me a fortitude saving throw. You have a -2 circumstance penalty to this on account of being grabbed. 15 -2. That's going to be a 13. On a failure, you are going to take 8 points of poison damage, and you are enfeebled for 1 round. Enfeebled means that you have a -1 status penalty on everything relating
Yeah.
to your to strength.
If I found out if you actually apply it, it'll change all of your rolls for you, so you don't have to do the math.
Yes.
That's handy.
Yeah, I just watched all the numbers change when I did it.
Uh-huh. Ain't it grand? Ain't it wonderful?
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
And now that it has successfully done this, it is going to also take a bite at you. Because grabbing... No, wait, no, I'm sorry. Move, grab, puff. That's its 3 actions. We now have down here, which is going to take a step forward. Jinx, you are going to use your reaction to attack it.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I have the dual blade thing. Do I just hit my regular dagger attack?
Yeah, you just hit your regular dagger.
Okay.
.25 is going to hit for 1 point of piercing damage. However, it is now going to decide that Jinx is more of a problem. And it is going to attempt to grab Jinx. So Jinx, roll me an athletics. You have to beat a 10. All right, fair enough. Roll me a fortitude save. That's going to fail. You are also going to take 6 points of poison damage, and you are enfeebled 1 for 1 round.
Okay.
Or until... Technically, it's until the beginning of the Tatzelworm's next turn. So I'll tell you when to fix it. And that is move, grab, puff. Carmine, it is your turn. Chef, you are on deck.
Can I take an action to try and get out of the grapple?
Yes, you may. That's
What do
going
I
to be
do?
another opposed athletics check.
Okay.
This time you have to beat a 14.
Okay.
That's 1 action.
Can I try again?
Keeping a grapple no longer has the attack trait, so yes, you may, and you're rolling at your full athletics. Previously, you'd be rolling at -5 and then -10.
So I just click it
You
again,
may
right?
attempt again.
Okay. Okay. Um,
You get more tangled in it.
what the fuck? Okay. I guess I'll try again because I can't do anything else, right? I can't do any spells or anything, right?
You're pulling me,
Uh,
Carmine.
Because I'm technically grabbed and I need concentration.
if you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed at a DC 5 flat check, or the action is lost. So you can technically cast spells while you're grabbed.
What the fuck? Okay. Um, but it's at like a -5, you said?
If it's an attack spell, yes, but if you're casting a 1 action hex with a saving throw, then your saves
Yeah.
aren't affected.
Okay, I'll try to clinging ice it, I guess, as my last action.
You can also hex Evil Eye. Just
Actually, yeah,
make it
that
bad at
would
everything.
be funny. Yeah, let me have the eye stare at it or attempt to.
All right, and that's going to be a will save. That's a 12. That is a failure. And this thing is now thickened 1. Uh, go with that because that makes me think sick. Because I don't have a pukey face emoji. So yeah, it's thickened 1, and it cannot be reduced below 1 while the spell is active and you can see it.
Okay.
Jeff, it's your turn. Leftman, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and wang the one in front of me.
Okay. 20 will hit for 17 total.
Now, if I were to move up here, could I try and get the thing off of Carmine?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna do that.
All right. 2 to move. This is going to be an opposed athletics check.
Show me what you got.
You show me what you got.
I think I got this one.
You might.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ah!
Dude, these guys have +8 to athletics. I've
I
just
think
been
I'm gonna sit
shit
here and be
all
grabbed the whole
night.
time.
I have plus 10.
Yep.
Chef, you are now also grabbed.
Does that mean I get let go of?
Nope.
Okay.
It's got Carmine in like its arms, wrapped around her waist, with its head up in her face, looking like it's about to throw up all over you. And then it's got its serpentine body wrapped around Chef's chest. The Leftman, it's your turn.
Well, that makes things a little more difficult. Um, I mean, they can handle themselves. So I'm gonna go back to the original plan. I'm taking that Peshpine grenade that I have and tossing it at this one lady.
Okay. 12 is not going to hit, but it is going to get it close enough for it to get caught by the splash damage.
Last
Hold, please.
thing
I
I'm
am going to
gonna
ask you to call evens or odds.
odds.
I rolled a 6 on the die, which means that uh, it's going to land here, which means you take 1 point of piercing damage, Carmine takes 1 point of piercing damage, and Jinx takes 1 point of piercing damage. I believe
Phenomenal.
all of you are stupefied.
Oh, what does that mean?
1, which is a reduction on intelligence,
Oh
wisdom, and
shit.
charisma-based checks.
My entire
Uh,
numbers just went down because of that. Oh my god.
You are stupefied 1. Anytime you
Oof.
attempt to cast a
Yeah.
spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed on a flat check with a DC 5 plus your stupefied value. However, it doesn't say a damn thing about concentrating on the
Yeah.
spell, so you can keep your evil eye out.
Okay.
Last act. Well, I guess last set of things I'm gonna do. How many of these guys? How many of these did he say there were?
At least 2, at most 5.
Okay. I'm going to use a. I can still pull a bomb out, and then I can go ahead and attack with it, right? But it's at a lesson,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's considered a second attack.
This will be a second attack, and your second attack is going to be at -5. But their armor
Okay, so
class isn't that high.
I think I'm actually going to swap it up. I am instead going to use my gauntlet, take a bomb,
Okay.
and load it into the gauntlet, and it's going to be a steel scour one.
Okay. Draw a bomb, load a bomb. That's 2 actions.
Yep. No, that's all I can do.
All right. Jinx, 'tis your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and break out of the grapple.
All right, you're going to try to break the grab.
She's not grabbed.
No, you aren't grabbed. Are you trying to break Carmine's grab?
I thought I was grabbed.
You weren't.
No, you
You
passed
just got
that
breathed on.
Uh, then why do I have the little thing on me?
because he
Because
coughed on
you're
us.
enfeebled.
Yeah,
You got
Okay.
poison
cough.
gas.
So I'm just stupefied and everything else. Um,
Hmm.
this is gonna end poorly, but I'm gonna attack.
I believe in you. You can do it. 27's gonna hit. Excuse me for a moment. Well, so do you want to do your dual wielding thing, or do you just want to
Yeah.
shank it?
I want to do wield.
Okay, so double slice. Double slice means that you make 2 attacks, each at your current multiple attack penalty. Because you're using daggers, you get to use the same thing. Uh, you get to use the same attack bonus. So you've gotten a 27 on one. Roll your number one attack for second time. The second dagger. 18 is also going to hit.
What's the
For
AC?
shits and giggles, roll me your sneak attack.
This is when I always have a hard time finding. Where do I find my sneak attack?
I think it's based off your modifier, but I can't remember which one.
I think it's just based on. Your sneak attack is 1d6 until you hit level 5.
Do I just roll 1d6? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
And to the rules layers at home, I know that the target isn't off guard. Fucking deal with it. Get over it. It's cool. So yeah, just 1d6 additional precision damage. All right, that is going to kill this one. Good
Whew.
luck.
Do I lose the stupefied and enfeebled since it's the end of my turn?
No, you lose that at the beginning of the tassel. You lose the enfeebled at the beginning of the Tatzelworm's turn, and you lose the stupefied at the beginning of Leftman's turn.
Okay.
But that's your for 2 actions. So now you get a third.
That's what I was getting ready to do.
And third action to move. Tatzelworms. First things first. Carmine, Jinx, you are no longer enfeebled.
Yay.
Yay.
Carmine, Chef, you are, however, still both grabbed. It may not use its breath thing. So I think that it's just going to go absolutely apeshit. And we're going to roll a Jaws attack against Carmine. That's going to be a 30.
Can I do a reaction against that or no?
Yeah, what's your reaction? Blood Vendetta. Okay. For having the audacity to spill your blood, they need to take a will save. All right,
We're
that's
just all
critical
rolling
success.
criticals. Okay, sure.
All right, so you take
Yeehaw.
28 points of damage from the jaws.
You said 8, right?
28.
Oh, I'm down then.
So Carbine is down and bleeding out as this thing takes a chunk out of her neck. And then it is going to swing once at Chef. That's 26. That would normally be a standard success, but it's a natural 20, so it's going to be a critical. Chef, you take 22 points of magical slashing damage. And the third one is going to be for Jinx. That is a critical failure. Charming, because you cannot concentrate on maintaining evil eye while you are
Yeah.
conscious. Is no longer evil eyed.
Does anything happen to
Excuse
him
me.
because he crit failed?
Jinx, I'm going to give you an option. All right. Either this thing can be off guard for its entire next round, or it can let Chef go.
I'm gonna say let Chef go.
Chef, you are no longer grabbed.
Fucking huzzah.
All right, 410 for the death and dying rolls. Okay. Carmine,
Yo. What I
you
do?
are currently dying 1.
Okay, dying. Well, let me adjust the level. Oh, up here I can.
That is
Dying 1.
okay. I need you to roll me a flat d20.
1d20. 11.
All right. On an 11, meets it, beats it. Your dying value is reduced by 1 to 0. All right. What this means is that you are now stabilized.
Oh.
And you no longer need to make dying checks.
Okay. It's still prone though, right?
You are still prone. You do
Okay.
still have 0 hit points.
Right.
Well,
Thank you.
do that to Miss Carmi.
And that's my turn, right?
And that is your complete turn.
Right. Okay.
Mr. Chef,
Yes, sir.
it is your turn. Leftman, you are on deck.
Got it.
I'm gonna try and wang this thing.
All right. 20 is going to hit for 14 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna try again.
-5. 9 is not going to hit. Would you like to try again?
Can I try and grapple it?
Okay. So initiating a grapple is a attack action. So this is going to be an athletics check at -10.
Okay, so okay.
You have to beat
No,
19.
I'm at. Oh, well, what the fuck? Why not? I'll be rolling +1. Nope.
That's going to be a critical failure, Chef. You are grabbed. Leftman,
Yes.
it is your turn. Jinx, you are on deck. Chef is currently grabbed by the dragon snake.
Stupefy is gone? Or is it at
Your
the end of my turn?
stupefy effect is no longer. Yes, your stupefy is gone.
Let's
Charmy, Jinx,
go.
yours is as well.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Well,
Okay.
Charmy has more destructive things to be worried about right now.
I am going to move right there.
You may not move
And
into a space that is occupied by an enemy.
there's an enemy in that spot right there? Right here?
Yeah. You mean the snake
Oh,
room?
he was right above it on my end.
No, I moved him back after I moved Carmine around.
Weird, but okay, we'll work with it. So I'm gonna do it
Roll
anyways.
20 is weird sometimes, folks.
I'm gonna move to this place now
Mm-hmm.
and bitch slap it. I'm gonna hit it with the alchemical gauntlet. That's got my
One
French fine
action to
name in it.
move, one action to attack. You do not have him flanked right now, so that's going to be a critical failure.
Fuck.
Chef, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Roll me a d4.
Me roll a d4.
Leftman, please roll a d4.
Yes.
And you take 3 additional points of acid damage. Leftman, that is one use of the Steel Scour Bomb in your gauntlet. You can attack again.
I'm doing it again. What's the worst that'll happen? Oops, wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, it's
Chef
worse.
is going to be a critical failure. Chef, you take another 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Leftman, roll me another d4.
I'm hitting him in the nuts each time.
And you take an additional 3 points of acid damage.
If I had another hit, I'd do it again.
I love it when this sort of thing happens. Jinx, it is your turn. The Tatzelworm is on deck. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was
Trying to
actually
stop
just a
laughing.
stone who shot everyone else in the ass.
It was.
It was a stone. And then that just turned into a running gag for the rest of this campaign.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember if he shot you or Viridian first.
Oh man. I'm gonna jinx him.
Okay.
I gotta remember how to do it. Where is it?
That'll be under
Oh,
feet, I
there we go.
believe. He makes it. He rolls a will save, which he fails.
Yes.
He is now clumsy. Which means that he takes a status penalty equal to dexterity-based checks and DCs, including armor class, for the next minute.
And for my third action, I am going to poke him with a dagger.
Uh, 18 is going to hit, and because Chef is across the way from him, uh, roll, uh, roll me sneak attack. That's going to be 7. So that's 2 actions to Halfling Jinx, 1 action to Shank. That'll be it for Miss Jinx. It is now Zitatzelverm's turn. And Zitatzelverm, I think, still doesn't get its poison gasp ability back. So it's just going to continue to go ballistic on Chef. Chef, that's a 15. That's not going to hit. That's an 11. That is not going to hit. And that is another 11, which is also not
Oh
going
my
to hit.
god.
Little victories, thank God.
We take those. What's really funny is
Indeed.
that was rolling the two 11s at -4 and then -8. So it rolled literally 4 pips higher on the second one than it did on the first. And I think that that's kind of interesting. Carmine, you're still unconscious. Jeff, it is your turn. You are grabbed.
Oh, you said I was fine. I was just
You
prone
are
now.
You're not
stabilized.
dying.
You are, however, still unconscious.
Oh, man.
Oh, it removed all that stuff, I guess, when you adjusted it. Let me add it back.
I wish I knew that. Well, okay. I wish
You
I
are
understood that, I should say.
unconscious and stable.
All right, I am gonna try and get out of grabbed
All right.
and fail.
Opposed athletics checks. You have to beat a 20. You successfully beat
Let's
a 20.
go. I'm dead, but let's go. I'm dreaming about this.
All right, so that's your first action.
I'm gonna try and hit it with the sword.
All right. 21 is going to hit. It only has 9 hit points remaining. And its armor class is 17.
And
So
for
the taxiderms are all dead.
my third action,
Congratulations.
I am going to start working on Miss Carmine.
Battle medicine. Remind myself how the fuck battle medicine works. Okay. Roll me a medicine check. And I'm going to...
We take those 19s on the dice.
All right. So because you didn't specify, you were rolling against 15, which
Yeah.
makes this a critical success. Roll 48.
Word.
Miss Carmine, you are restored with 25 hit points. You lose the wounded condition completely. Welcome back to the land of the mostly living.
Ugh. Bit woozy. Jesus.
How many hit points do you have?
Who's
Just
that?
out of curiosity.
I have 29, so you almost chuck-jugged me all the way up.
Hey.
Okay, while we're here...
I'm imagining Chef handing around a bottle of Estus now.
While we're here, can I get one half of the head I cleaved in half and the other 2 heads?
You may, in fact, get both halves of the head that you cleaved
No,
in half.
I think one would be much more funny.
Okay,
Going up with 2.5 heads.
fair enough.
And start making our way back up the ladder.
Before you go up the ladder, I am going to take a moment of DM's fiat and declare that you do, in fact, explore the rest of the mine, and you do make sure that these are the only ones down here, which conveniently they are.
Word.
The 4 of you make your way back up into Selstein proper. Oh, hello. You greet Mr. Hoover greets you. Excellent. How did that go down there?
Could have gone better. And going to set the 2.5 heads down on the desk.
That will certainly do, and I trust that you confirmed that these are that this is all of the critters that were placed down in the mine.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. And he pulls up a little business box and counts out 100 gold pieces, and he hands you 10 plat. And 1 bucket of sulfur. I'm sorry, 1 barrel of sulfur. 1 barrel of sulfur, please. He calls up behind him. You got it, boss. And what you previously thought was a wall opens up. A barrel gets put into a minecart. Minecart gets pushed out, and then the wall comes back down. And now you can see. Hey, wait a minute. That's a door, not just like the wall not just the wall rolling up. That's kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. There is your sulfur. There is your money. Thank you very much, Mr. Chef and the rest.
Good day, sir.
Signs off on the contract, and if you take that over to the Pathfinder Society, I'm sure that they will give you the appropriate take the appropriate responses.
May I buy an additional barrel on the side?
Why would you want sulfur? Smells terrible and it doesn't actually do anything. But yes, another barrel of sulfur, and a second minecart comes out. It's the same size. You
How
now
much
have
is
2
it?
barrels that smell like volcano and ass. Um, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a sweetheart deal because I'm in a very good mood right now. 25
25 silver? And she's gonna smile.
gold. But I
All
like
right.
the attitude.
She's gonna pass over the 25.
All right. Please mark down 25 gold. You are now the proud owner of 2 barrels of sulfur.
How much do these weigh?
Sulfur weight by volume. Solid sulfur to I'm going to say that these are about uh when we say medium-sized barrels, what we actually mean is like relatively small. They're about 1 cubic foot each. Each one of these barrels weighs over 100 pounds.
So that would mean 2 trips?
You guys now are walking around with about 250 pounds of sulfur.
Wow, that's a lot of sulfur.
It is a lot of sulfur. It's almost like you're taking them to a guy who's going to use it to like power a military industrial complex or something. Just saying.
So, Miss Carmine,
Yep.
there will be a small transportation fee to get these back to the cart.
It might be easier to bring the cart here.
Yeah.
Horse is being looked after right now.
I will happily hold on to them in trust until you leave the city.
That is fair, and I appreciate that.
Yes, of course, of course. Not like it's going to do very much except, sit here and smell like death.
To the Pathfinder Society.
Oh, the Pathfinder Society? Yes, they're in they're over by the inn there.
Shall we, folks? I could use a drink.
Okay.
I'm incredibly hungry. So after we must eat.
And you know, Furman,
Yeah.
if you punch me in the balls, one of these days, I might just slip and miss my target.
Well, I can't say I wouldn't blame you.
If it happens, it happens.
It will happen. It's not a matter of when, it's a matter of it will.
Ladies
You
and
never
gentlemen,
know.
thank you very much for coming out and joining me tonight. I really appreciate all of you. As you guys go into the inn and attached bar to get absolutely plastered, we are going to close the session out. Thank you very much for coming out and joining.
We'll see you next time.
Bye
Huzzah.
bye.
Bye.
Woo!